my friends, welcome to the metal shop, basement workshop of the metal shop. That's a mouthful. Basement of the metal shop, that sounds better. So today what we're working on is I'm trying to come up with a better system for painting guitars. Up until now, this is what I've done. I've hung it from the ceiling with the old coat hanger and painted it like this. The problems, if you guys have all done this, you all know the problem is, so you're painting like this, now you're working against gravity because it wants to run down this way, which if you have good technique and you're careful, that's not necessarily a problem. But now you're up high trying to get up in here that you can't really see, and you're down low and you're trying to get here and you don't have good angle to get in here. You're more or less, you're painting it blind, just hoping that you get enough paint on there. And with painting guitars, I use nitrocellulose lacquer. It's very thin and it wants to run. So I've just, over the years, I've noticed when I'm painting just the face of a guitar or the face of a headstock, use gravity, have it flat, and the finish really nicely self-levels out on its own, like that. So I needed to come up with a system, so I searched around, and there's some very expensive tabletops, rack-mounted guitar spin jig assemblies for painting guitars, but I found a really good solution, more economical, more affordable, from Stewart Macdonald. So let's go have a look over there, over on the bench. I've got this new product. All right, so what we have here is called the Freehand Holder from Stewart Macdonald. And it was only, with shipping, around 125 bucks, just under 125 bucks. I bought it on Amazon. To me, it seems like Amazon is just a hair cheaper. Now, so Stewart Macdonald sells it for 110 bucks plus shipping. But I found that their shipping is pretty high, so Amazon has like a fixed price where it's not $109, it's the $124. So it's the the shipping is already factored into the price. So we're unboxing this together, and what this is it's a guitar. It's meant to hold a guitar neck or a guitar body in a vise. Rid of that. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. So we're seeing this. I'm seeing this at the same time as you all are. Comes with two holders. This is for a bolt-on, Fender style bolt-on body neck. Let's see if I can't get that out of there. Comes with one of these. And you see we got a set screw. This is nicely powder coated. I bought an extra one of these and it was 25 bucks. Just so that I could have, a body and a neck. And what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to have some kind of a system where I have a pole or something set up somewhere so that after you paint the thing in your jig that you can set it and hold it. So again, I bought an extra one of those. It also comes with a holder for an acoustic. If you have an acoustic that you can, the neck unbolts, or a set neck that you take the neck off for refinishing. To me, this should be optional. Make it even a little cheaper and don't. It's their way of kind of getting you a little bit. You either want the acoustic one or the electric one. I don't know. Most guys, unless you're a professional guitar refinisher, I've never painted an acoustic ever. So anyway, there's that. Set that aside. Here's our wheel. Excuse me. It is kind of dusty and dry in the basement of the metal shop here. Oh, that's plastic. Kind of a little bit disappointing. I thought that in the pictures, I thought this wheel would be made of metal. But, it is, whoa, it is $110. So I don't think anything went flying other than what I already picked up here. Well, let's hope. Okay, so there's our plastic wheel. See, and it has a, regular steel nut insert into it. So, that's kind of nice. Where's the hardware pack? Somewhere, anywhere? The one thing I did notice is, this is really, maybe we'll do some clever editing. Oh, yeah, that's very disappointing. Sticker on here says made in Taiwan. Okay, so we're completely unpacked now. So here is the main apparatus, and it has this, I guess, I don't know what I'd call this a pillow block. It's kind of similar to a pillow block that you'd use with a sway bar for your car. This is the part here that mounts into the vise, right? And you can tell that this is all kind of serrated here. It's all knurled, so when you put this in the vise, wherever you put it, it's really going to grab it. And first things first, I am taking off that made in Taiwan sticker. That's annoying. That's like I said, that's very disappointing. And we'll put it right here on the workbench. Or not. Or we'll just throw it in the trash. So let's get this thing set up. Oh yeah, one thing I did notice that for my application, I wanted this here to be reversible, and I think it is. Meaning, if I take this apart, does the Allen? Yeah, okay, that's a smaller Allen key there. They don't give, that's not included. This is the large one that is included. That one's included. All right, I'm going to monkey with this a little bit, and we'll get it set up in the vise over here. So let's stand by. All right, so with a modest amount of, let's call it, monkeying around, I've gotten this thing set up in a position that I like. So you'll see I spun this. I pulled the shaft out. It normally would go this way. Your guitar body would be here. And I see what they're trying to do. We have the U shape here, and they're trying to put the weight of it over the U shape. But for me, that doesn't really work. Due to the nature of where my vise is, I don't want the project over my workbench. So, I mean, you can spin the vise. If I can loosen this, I cannot. There we go. You can spin the vise to your liking, but still, for me, it still puts the project over the workbench. So anyway, I reversed this. I'm not sure what this collar does. The set screw doesn't go all the way through. I would assume that it's supposed to pinch and provide more tension to the spin here. As much as I've tensioned the thing, it's just not, doesn't seem to be doing anything to me. And this is just a set so that it won't go in and out. This is another set, which very curiously has a different size Allen in it than the entire rest of the assembly. So I slid the pillow block here out as far as it would go. Oh, Jesus. went to tighten my vise and was loosening it, and this thing almost went flying. Not that this thing is trash. This is the body that has the huge blem on it. And when I was pushing these screws through, I blew out a huge chip right there. Nice, real nice. Anyway, as far as mounting the body to the stick, whatever you want to call it, you're on your own for screws. And I assume what they're trying to do is you should be using a wood screw, but I didn't really want to elongate the holes there. So luckily I have a good part stash of screws, and I found these Allen head screws, which by amazing coincidence are the same size as the Allen that's provided with the kit for everything else. So that's nice. So I mean, you're going to have to do something here. Maybe not use a washer, just be gentle when you're tightening it up. If you want to paint here, this area underneath your neck pocket, you could use the wood screws. I used some wing nuts that I had on hand, and of course this one's going to hit the body, so you just got to put it in and then use your Allen wrench to tighten up. This is a little on the bouncy side. I'm not sure if this is how we're going to do it or not. I may end up flipping this around and trying something else. But again, I don't want to be painting over my workbench. It's almost like you need a dedicated station, a dedicated table and a vise for painting, and I'm not really that guy there. One curious thing here is there's definitely some threads in here, and I assume that's for like a little like a suicide knob, like a little speed knob. Mine definitely did not come from one. I double quadruple checked, because as you remember, this did go flying when am I tightening? Gosh, yeah. Anyway, you're gonna want to make sure that's really good and tight. I may even, it's not knurled up in here, but maybe I'll do something to move it even further back that way. So yeah, cool. You know, it's for what you get. Now that I've seen it, it's overpriced. The $110 for this, you know, it could be better built, made in Taiwan, but it is, you know, a relatively inexpensive solution to a problem that you have. And now look, we're painting the top. It's a little on the high side for my reach, but you can still see it, and you can get all of your edges pretty nicely. And I can spin the vise, and I can walk all the way around the project. And you can, like I said, you can work with gravity, painting flatwise there, so you paint, you know, it really flows out nicely, and then you flip it right over, and now we're painting the backside. And like I said, I have a flying V project that I'm working on, and I really don't want to do the old hanging from a coat hanger deal. So as always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. This has been the freehand holder from StewMac. Again, you're on your own for mounting screws. I opted for some machine screws. You could use wood screws. Other than that, everything is included to get you, to get you painting. And is that? Yeah, it's got a little wiggle in it. So please give me a thumbs up if you found the video useful and helped you out. You're a guitar hobbyist, a guitar painter, doing stuff like this. Hit me up in the comments. Still respond to all my comments. Please hit subscribe if you are new to the channel. Maybe share the video. Not a lot out there. There's a couple of propaganda videos from StewMac, but nothing that I could really find on YouTube about the freehand holder from Stewart Macdonald. All right, my friends, cool. Let's paint and rock on.